One of the types of physical architecture that can occur inside of computers is what we often call the word size. The 8-bit architecture, 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit, and of course as computers got more and more sophisticated, we would go up the scale here. So an 8-bit processor would have actually 8 lines. Now these are kind of like wires. They're not really wires, of course. They're just sort of painted on or etched on traces of conductive material. But you can see that the chips, the processors, the memory chips, only have 8 lines to travel on. And because of those 8 lines, they can only carry a certain amount of information, 8 bits at a time. With a 16-bit processor, you have 16 of these in parallel, 32 and now 64-bit in parallel. So the general rule is that a given bus architecture of Windows can run programs designed for one step lower than itself. So an 8-bit computer, now these are physical, by the way, these are physical architecture. The 8-bit computer can run 8-bit programs. The 16-bit computer can run 16-bit programs or 8-bit programs. If it's a 32-bit computer, it can run 32 or 16. If it's a 64-bit, it can run 64-bit or 32-bit. So that's the general rule of thumb that we go by in what can they run